All right, another video, and this video is on sex-linked traits. Okay, so if you've been absent, this one is probably, I guess, the most complicated one, but if you are practicing all of your steps and doing all of the steps that we've said, this one should not be too difficult. All right, so sex-linked traits. Here's your notes. Please follow your notes. Follow along, fill in. A karyotype. Karyotype is just a diagram or a picture showing all of the chromosomes in a cell. You can tell a lot of information from that. You can tell if the person's male or female. You can tell if the person has a genetic or chromosomal abnormality, if they've got too many chromosomes or too few. Okay, autosomes. What are autosomes? Autosomes are all of these chromosomes on this karyotype that are numbers 1 through 22. So pairs 1 through 22 are called autosomes. All right, so these are the chromosomes that basically have genes for your body. They don't have anything to do with whether you're male or female. So those are called autosomes. I'm going to call them chromosomes 1 through 22, meaning the pairs 1 through 22. And we sometimes call them body chromosomes. Males and females both have them. Doesn't matter if you're male or female, you're going to have pairs 1 through 22. Okay? Sex chromosomes, however, are the 23rd set. So there's a 23rd set right here. There's one and another one. And there's two of them right here. This is the 23rd set. All right, I'm going to circle those. Those are the sex chromosomes. And those are the ones that determine whether you're male or female. So the sex chromosomes are the 23rd set of chromosomes. And if you are a girl, you have XX. If you are male, boy, you will have XY. Okay? So if you look at this, this is an X and a Y. They do not match. A large and a small means male. So that's considered X and Y. The Y is a small chromosome. It doesn't really look like a Y. It's just a small chromosome. So an unmatching pair for the 23rd set, that means you are male. A matching set, meaning long chromosome, that's considered XX. There's two of them above the X, so that's considered XX, and so you are female, okay? So female and male. All right. Sex-linked traits are traits where the genes are on this X or on these X's. All right, and we're going to just focus on a couple of them. So sex-linked traits are traits where the gene is on the X chromosome. Okay, there are genes on the Y. We're not going to talk about those in our notes at all. So we're going to focus on sex-linked traits, are traits where the gene or genes are on the X chromosome. In fruit flies, a guy named Morgan discovered that that eye color is a sex-linked trait. Okay, he figured that out through a series of experiments, and he's the first guy that discovered these sex-linked traits by using fruit flies. So fruit flies, sex-linked traits, we're just going to look at eye color. So eye color, is the gene for it. The gene for eye color is on the X chromosome. So fruit fly, sex-linked traits, eye color, the gene for it is on the X in fruit flies. All right. For humans, we are going to focus on a couple different conditions. So the first one that's a sex-linked trait in humans is hemophilia. The old-fashioned name is bleeder's disease. You could bleed to death from a bad cut, and that's because your blood doesn't clot. And the reason for that is because you genetically cannot make a certain clotting protein. Okay, so the person can't make certain blood clotting proteins. You and I can. When we cut ourselves, we usually get a type of clot that forms in a couple of minutes, and then it turns into a scab and all of that, and it stops the bleeding, which is a good thing. But a hemophilia does not have that capability. All right, they don't have the protein for that. Color blindness, otherwise known as a color deficiency. We're just going to say maybe that with color blindness you can't tell certain colors. There's different kinds of color blindness or color deficiency. The most often is red-green color blindness. Okay, and the thing about both of these is that the gene for both of these are on the X, not the Y, and both of these are recessive, meaning caused by a recessive gene, recessive allele. Okay, I'm going to draw a couple of just models. Here's a model of the X chromosome. Here's a model of the Y chromosome. And I just want to show you what I mean by X-linked or sex-linked. The gene for, let's say, blood clotting, the blood clotting protein gene is on the X. And the gene for color vision is on the X. Okay? Color vision gene. Now, the Y certainly has a lot of different genes on it, but not these two. And these are the ones we're focusing on. Okay? All right.